Hello everyone, this is Meltman of Gaming Philosophy, and welcome back to Tropico. I do have Hypnotic Lich on the line. He is taking care of his little kiddo. He's been having some router problems today, so we're going to see about getting a match in here to go ahead and get some stuff done, and see if he can go ahead and win the title as best dictator. I think the last time we played, I thoroughly out-survived him. But, I mean, of course, he's walking in with old-school knowledge from the past Tropico games, whereas I only am armed with my mental acuity that I've gained from playing this one, because I've never played any of the others. So hopefully he will be done with the kiddo and be back here momentarily, and we will hop into a match here. How y'all doing today? All right. All right. All right. Let's see here. Hey, Daniel. No, I did just start this stream just a moment ago. We had to end the previous stream due to the Minecraft servers not being able to authenticate. They went down for some reason. So we're switching over to this. Sorry for the delay. Hip had some connection issues that he had to sort out. Something about a router going buggy on him. So that slowed down us going getting this stream started. But yeah, he's just taking care of his kiddo. Once his kiddo is taken care of, he should be back any moment, and we can go into this round of Dueling Dictators. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out, though. I know it was like an hour break between the last stream and this, so... Today is going to be a busy day for me, because after this stream I'm going to have a short little nap, and then I have a birthday stream with Emmy that I need to plan out and do. And then later tonight we have a stream that I promised to do with Science. He wanted tonight and tomorrow night we will be both playing Civilization 6 as different civilizations. We'll see how well that goes. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, I hear you. Yeah. Sometimes when you're doing something like, I know that a few people that do special effects, once they set their computer to start rendering a scene, it's literally just sit back and wait. Or someone I know that does 3D printing. They have to sit there and they have to maybe babysit the print a little bit, but it's mostly hands off. So they want something else to entertain them while they're waiting for that project to print out, and they just have to glance at it occasionally to make sure their print doesn't mess up. So, yeah, I hear you. Whether you're working in the digital media or the physical media, sometimes you just got to let the computer do its thing. Ah, okay. Computer programming, yeah. Yeah. It sounds like what they do for like AI learning, where they go ahead and set one AI set up to grade another AI that you're in the middle of programming. And the first software is designed to go ahead and test how well the code's working. If the code isn't working well, they toss it out. If it does work somewhat better than the previous rendition, then they iterate on that going forward. I don't know enough about programming, honestly, to be 100% into it. It is outside my depth. I am not a programmer. But yeah, complicated stuff, but I'm very grateful for people that are able to go and wrap their heads around that kind of thing. Yippity Hypno. He should be back any moment. Hopefully. Cross my fingers. Otherwise, this is going to be a very embarrassing stream.
Sorry, I'm holding the baby right now. He's trying to get my headset.
Oh, it's okay, dude. The little one comes first. It's cool. You let me know when you're all settled in. I'll open up a slot in the game for you to join.
I can...
Okay. Oh.
Giggles.
Yeah. It's the cutest little giggles ever.
Oh, no, don't grab the mic.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, cascade failures. Eesh. That sounds catastrophic. I wouldn't know though. Ah. Okay, so let me put this out there. I stream long hours, yes. I do it because I enjoy it. Am I worried about YouTube watch hours? I did like these long streams before YouTube watch hours were really like a big thing to stay monetized. So it wasn't really a thing that I was really worried about or even focusing on. I did this because this is what I wanted to do. This is... Okay. If I wasn't doing YouTube at all, this is the type of gaming hours I would normally probably do. So, yeah, I'm just literally sharing it with you guys. So, yeah. So I don't know if it's an endurance thing. It's just, this is how I always game. So, I don't know. When I was young, I was pretty sickly as a kid. So the way I stayed sane was to just sit down. literally didn't have any much physical energy. Mental energy, gods and gods of it. But because, you know, being sick, I was pretty frail and drained physically at one point. So I didn't have the energy to go ahead and go out, run around, and kick a ball down the street sort of thing that a kid my age would probably do back in my day. So I played video games. And I fell in love with video games when I was young. And so that's why this is what I do. I'm doing what I love. I try not to go ahead and look at it as a job, but I do go ahead and thankfully get a little bit. But mostly what keeps me going is donations from people that have chosen to become members of the channel or signed up on the Patreon and that sort of thing. Which allows me to kind of earn a very, very small stipend of cash that lets me stay afloat. By no means is this a top paying job. You know what? If I really was just looking at money, I could go back to retail and work like a high-end commission job and make gangbusters. Like working at, you know, like I used to work at a coach retailer where, I mean, I could go ahead and talk to all sorts of wonderful people that are willing to go ahead and drop $300-400 on a high quality, high grade, artisan style leather handbag, and go ahead and, you know, have a high-end sales quota where I would make a ton of money doing that. Of course, my hair would be trimmed, my beard would be mostly shaved and kept very neat and tidy, and I would have to wear a dental apparatus that hides the fact that I'm missing a tooth. And I would have to be all smiles all day long and doing the normal customer service spiel. But, you know, the best days is I would find something that I would honestly be able to go ahead and make someone happy. I would bring a little joy into someone's day through, you know, some retail therapy. But on the worst days, when I'm not feeling well, but I have to work anyways because I make money, and I would have overly aggressive, picky, or obsessive customers where there was really no way I could make them happy, and I was just their kind of kickball for the day to make themselves feel better, those days are soul-crushing. And so, while I could do that, I did not, you know, in the end of the day, more often than not, enjoy the job half the time. There were times where it was actually great. The, you know, people I worked with were fantastic. It was like a big family. I loved working there. But it's just not a job for me. I don't think I could do retail because it's so much of wearing a mask that to play the part, that I'd rather be doing something where I can be honest, upfront, open. This is how I am. Warts and all. You either love me or you hate me. Yeah.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready when you are. I'm waiting on you, bud.
Is there an open slot?
There's an open slot now. I had to close the slots because, you know, people kept on showing up. Oh, look! Someone just showed up and took the slot.
Who, though, would do such a thing? So it's closed and unavailable.
Well, okay. So this map only has space for 3 players.
Okay.
So I closed the remaining 2 slots. And the last one is unavailable because it's a 3-player map.
Is this super easy?
Okay. Other than you may be running a little short on help starting out, I put it on semi-easier because you were having problems. I could put it on super easy if you like.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Whatever you think.
Alright. So let's go and get started.
Oh, I am on team 1.
Okay. You want to be on the same team again?
Sure. I don't think it really matters unless you're doing like you're planning on attacking people.
Well, there are things I can do to mess you up if we weren't on the same team.
I mean, yeah, but that'd be kind of a dick move since you know I'm gonna fail anyway.
Hey, come on! You did a lot better last time.
Look, it's not my fault my people hate me. Okay?
Okay, well, try to convince them more to love you.
So my biggest thing recently seems to be getting revolutionaries in the first stage. Like, is there a special trick to it?
You go ahead and find out what they want, and you give it to them as fast as possible. The lady that pops up for the revolution, you just pay attention to what she needs and wants. Okay, so before we speed things up, we're starting with corn, a dock. Alright. What are the nearby resources? It looks like we're on opposite sides of the map, kinda. Resources abound. Ooh. So we have no gold, but there's an island near me that has a bunch of gold. We have some iron and some coal. Not major exports, so I don't think I'm going to worry about that. What I think I'm going to worry about is base resources. So let's go ahead and get a ranch. And we're going to go ahead and go for... see here. Goats will give milk, but I don't have much goat land. We could go with cattle, which produce meat and hides, but hides require processing. So I'd rather go ahead and go with goats for milk. So we'll put the goat there. And then if I go ahead and go with another ranch straight for crocodiles, they're already processed into leather. So crocodiles are a little more dangerous, but if it's straight into leather, then I don't have to worry about having a place to process the hides into leather. So that'll give me an N-tier resource. Okay. So we'll go with that. Let's see. Coconuts. Ooh, there are plenty of coconuts to harvest real close to there. So we'll go ahead and put coconut down. Logging camp. Let's see here. We'll put a logging camp right here. That looks good. And then we will go ahead and, let's see, we have some fish right off the coast here. Let's get a fisherman's wharf. And let's see here. Let's start with the Pirates Cove. We'll need
Governor,
that.
the people have a request.
No, they have a request already. Alright, let's go and get a tavern up, because that's what they want. They need a little drinky. You know what? Let's go ahead and get these roads taken care of.
This really makes me mad.
What's wrong?
They want me to build 2 plantations.
Yeah?
Just built 2 plantations before the thing went off.
Yep, I've had that happen a time or two. Alright. And rather than waiting for that tavern to get finished and take the time, I'm just going to go ahead and quick build the tavern.
Our revolution is as yet
And boom, first 10 revolutionaries. Alright. And let's go ahead and connect these roads there.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it?
Oh, build a rum distillery. Okay. Well, that's nice. You kind of suck. That's not exactly the best choice for me. Let's see if we have any sugar grows. Oh, we can grow a lot of sugar here. Sweet, so that'll work. So let's go ahead and put a couple sugar plantations in, so that way we have the sugar for the rum distillery. We'll just throw the rum distillery right near where the sugar plantations are. And quick build that. And
Well, you
boom,
right.
extend. And then to go and get those sugar distilleries up and running, let's go ahead and quick build them.
I like how much you can zoom in on this one compared to the last one. Like, you can like really zoom in.
Oh yeah. El Salvador de Tropico. Okay, so we're gonna have these just stay monocultured, but no upgrades. Okay. And no upgrades for there. But do we have... Nope. This is a logging camp. This is a ranch. Did I put that coconut harvester up somewhere? Ah, it's right here. Okay. Chainmail gloves. Increases job quality by 10. Alright.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like increases strength or endurance by like 10.
No, no, no. That's for the crocodiles. Crocodile handlers giving them chainmail gloves.
Chainmail gloves increases protection by 10.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to research advanced boat services straight out the gate because that is a smart one. I think employee of the month and child allowances would be smart to pick up too, because that improves the economic wealth of the people and gets them to work twice as hard. Don't think I'll need libraries to be unlocked, so I think I might just... Ooh, go ahead and get the alternate modes for circuses would be good too. So I'm picking up pretty much all of the researches that are involved.
Governor, the people have a...
Build a library. Yeah, I actually was just about to say I would need to do that. Let's see here. That's here. Oh, that's not a library. That's a library. And we'll put that right over here off in the corner. Okay. And we are shy on people. Let's go and get that quick built.
More.
Build a tannery. I literally... No. I'm actually going to discard that. I'm going to lose standing with the
Viva la
crown.
revolución!
But screw it. I'm not going to build a tannery because I specifically set myself up to not need a tannery. Alright. Newspaper. Now. With the newspaper, we're going to quick build that. And we're going to switch the newspaper from open-minded to the independent, which will encourage people that are not revolutionaries to become revolutionaries. And that'll get me where I'm going a little bit faster. And I'm going to sign a trade contract exporting coconuts, which is one of the things they're looking for. Let's go ahead and switch to sniffer dogs there. And upgrade more hands there. Okay, so I'm very tight on money right now because of all this. Could use a lumber mill though. So we'll just put that in there, and then root. There we go. Get a lumber mill there. That way, the wood that's getting chopped can go ahead and be processed into planks. Cocoa or coconuts? Yeah, no, coconut harvester. We do have some sugar going up. There was some cocoa being offered for a trade route. Let's see here. Cacao. Ooh, but there's not really many good growing spots for cacao. I pretty much have to go and put it like right here. Alright. And then go ahead and just...
Okay, that just really freaked me out.
What?
So, you know when a boat arrives and all those people come off and they start like running to where they need to work at?
Yeah.
They all started running into the shack. And I was like, what? That's way too many people for a shack. And I started seeing them like just phase through the other side. I'm like, oh, wait, what? They're ghosts.
Yeah.
Everyone in Tropico is dead.
Oh boy. Alright.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny favor.
You still want a tannery? I have no choice. You're an absolute jerk. I'm going to build it, and then I'm going to actually end up deconstructing it.
I ask myself, Governor.
Complete a loot raid. Actually, I was thinking of just that. I went ahead and opened a contract with the Crown for coconuts, so we're going to go ahead and do a raid for coconuts. So that'll help us steal some coconuts, which means we will end up, hopefully, getting that contract completed quicker than just relying on my coconut harvester. Now, I haven't really built any houses yet, so I probably have a bad... we got a little bit homeless right now. We could probably do with getting them a better home situation. But we can wait on it, actually. You're pretty sure the contract was cacao? That's the contract right there. Coconut. There was another one for cocoa, which I can send that now that I have a coconut plantation going. There we go. There. Now we got both the cocoa and the coconut.
I must say, I'm glad to be still working.
I will go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and... He would give me an extension if I built a tannery. And then I'm destroying the tannery.
Something does not feel quite right, Governor.
Alright. Because the tannery does produce a little bit of pollution, and by having crocodiles that automatically make leather, and when I have so few people that I have available for working, I don't want to waste time having a building that's producing something that I really don't need.
Oh, bunkhouses are a negative modifier for revolutionaries.
Really?
Yes.
Where do you see that information at?
I went to Almanac, wait, hold on. Politics in the factions. I clicked revolutionaries. And it gives you all your little stats about it. It says bunkhouses, like mine's like rum distillery +1, country house +1, bunkhouse -1.
Hmm. Okay. So my total building modifiers is 14. My total for the revolutionaries, my total royalist building modifiers is -7. So yeah. No, Daniel, don't worry about it, dude. I'm not gonna stress out about that. Hmm. There we go. So I do have more people showing up to work. Homeless is now 8 in the poor quality. Let's see here. So I can afford to put a bunkhouse down. It's just one. And we have the raid going. Now see, I'm exporting coconuts, but the sugar is also being used for the rum distillery. The wool I will just end up selling.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a
Fulfill a trade route with the crown. Export. I'll accept. Now the thing is, though, I've already got 2 export trade routes going underway. One that is, you know, almost a third full already. And it's a low-end trade route. So, let's say we want to kick up the coconut harvesting just a little bit farther. What we'll do is we'll increase the wages on coconuts, and that'll increase the overall efficiency of that building. If we go ahead and pay to have, saying that we'll hire on immigrants to fill this job, that basically gives new immigrants coming in to, you pick up coconut harvesting, you're going to go ahead and get a pay bonus to fill this job first. Plus, I'm paying top dollar per hour currently. So that means that I'll get more coconut harvesters to harvest more coconuts faster. Which means that we'll see more coconuts sitting in storage at the port quicker to fill that particular trade contract, which will extend my, which I'll use to extend my mandate time of another 3 years. Need to build a newspaper, Hip. You really do. Trust me, it's worth it. Because then the radius of it would impact all of the houses he's got going up here and some of the shacks. That's just me. I don't think Hip will listen to my advice though. He's gonna dance to the beat of his own drum.
I mean, I put the newspaper where I did because that's where I plan to really expand my housing.
Oh, you did build one?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Well, I mean, it's being built.
Sweet. Don't forget to change it to the independent as the type of paper instead of the open-minded. That'll convert what people come into the side of the revolutionaries and give you a little more sway. I think we have the raid. Pirates are returning. And since the pirates went ahead and went on a raid that was supposed to steal coconuts, when the pirates come back from that raid, they should have coconuts, wool, and sugar, which will make it very easy for this contract to get finished out. Alright, Hip. We've been taking this nice and slow. You let me know when you're ready to crank the speed up a notch. I think that partially some of the reason why you've been struggling so much is I play this game at like a very fast pace. And early game you can do
Viva
that.
la revolution! Together.
Give me those revolutionaries. So it's all about this early stages, about building up your revolutionaries and while keeping the crown appeased. And of course there's two ways to declare yourself independent from the crown. One is to say, screw you, go home, and end up having to fight them off. The other is, see, you know, you really don't want to go ahead and have this be a colony anymore. You just want to let me have control. Here, have this pile of cash. At which point, the emissary for the crown takes the cash and goes and reports back to England that that colony wanted to declare independence and we weren't really making enough off of it to be worthwhile. So, I mean, it's not worth fighting for. So, let them have their independence. We'll leave them alone. Maybe if something comes of it down the road, if they are able to figure out a way to make it work, maybe we'll go ahead and have good standing with them by letting them have their independence now. Cough, cough. Wink, wink. They paid me a ton of money to say to that.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
I can have 2 sugar plantations producing sugar, and none of it's getting exported for the trader out.
Do you have a distillery?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you have a rum distillery?
Yeah, but it's 1. Normally 2 to 1 works just fine.
No. Okay, the maximum output of a single plantation... Oh, crap. I just realized something. I've got these set to the wrong thing. These were supposed to be... Oops. These were making corn when they were supposed to be making sugar for the distillery. Whoops. Okay. What you gotta go ahead and look at it this way is the sugar in maximum for your rum distillery is almost 7,000. Your sugar stored maximum in your plantation is 3,500, rounding up. So 2 plantations producing sugar will not ever be able to fill the amount of sugar a single distillery can hold. Running at 100% efficiency, both full tilt, you're going to go ahead and run into problems. Now, if you were to reduce the pay on your distillery and increase the pay on your sugar plantations, you would see the efficiency of the distillery go down. You get less rum, but you would see the increase production of sugar out of those 2 plantations. So
Corruption is so rife, Governor, that
that's what you can go ahead and do to kind of sway that in your favor. So I would say consider playing the market a little bit there. Okay. Wow, it is actually, the game is very relaxing playing it on the slower speed. Would it allow me to build a pirate cove in the lake? I don't believe so, because the pirate cove needs beachfront to attach to. So I doubt it would let me build that in the lake. Plus, it's beachfront with deep water. I've tried to build a pirate's cove in shallower water before and it wouldn't let me build it. So I would say it would be very unlikely for the Pirates Cove to be built in the lake. I would say they would, if they would allow it to happen, if they let you do that, then it's something that they need to fix, because it would just be broken. Because when you send your pirates out for an excursion, they literally leave out this hole here and their ship sails off. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they probably tested it too, because it would be kind of silly. The lumber mill's ending up running dry on wood. I think it might be smart to build a second logging camp. We'll build it here. Coconut export done.
You did the right thing. Which
Extend our
Viva la revolución!
more immigrants. Alright, there we go. And you know what? I think we could probably go ahead and do with another logging camp. Probably right here too. Did I pay for the extra hands upgrade? Yes, I did. Let's go ahead and sign up for the rum contract. And then we're going to, don't repeat this, cancel this raid. I'm going to switch these guys over to treasure hunt. That should go ahead and randomly gain one of the following: an available blueprint, an available regime tool, $10,000, or 5,000 raid points. So this will allow me to go ahead and build up supplies for a wide range of things. And we're going to switch this to Dead Man Chest, and we're going to pay them more. Dead Man Chest means that it's going to be faster to get raids done, but we're going to lose more people in the process. More people might end up dying. But I'm going to go ahead and also pay top dollar. One thing I am realizing though is we're not getting the goods out to the port as fast. So I think we might need to go ahead and put down another Taskmaster's office, because I'm seeing goods on many sides here. I'll put one there, I'll put another one here. Taskmasters basically are move goods from production areas to shipping areas. So if you're having a lot of goods sit in fields or sit in buildings, considering paying your Taskmasters more to be more efficient, or making more of them, is a smart thing to do, especially if you've got unemployed citizens. Like, I have 2 uneducated citizens that are not doing anything, but I have 9 vacant jobs right now. So that would be a good sign to me that I need to go ahead and give more jobs. Now, I do have 15 homeless families.
The people of Tropico love you.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as governor, or
Governor, the people have a...
I will accept that one. I'm not going to build a dungeon. It's a waste of my time and energy. He wants me to arrest revolutionaries. I'm like, eh? The revolutionaries are my people, man. Why you have to be such a dick? Don't be a dick to my people. Actually, I built 2 taverns, and we'll quick build this one.
Viva la revolution!
And that gives me 10 more revolutionary immigrants. And let's see here. So, the cocoa hasn't gotten down to the pure at all yet, and neither has the rum. I'm going to buy another trade license, and we are going to go ahead and sign another contract with coconuts. Now I'm risking things by going and throwing away so many of those crown contracts. I'm going to run close to needing to complete a contract for them as soon as possible. Otherwise, I risk having them kick me out. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to sit there and make some more houses here. There's a couple reasons why I'm making a push for these. One is it's getting more of the people near the newspaper instead of living out here outside of the reach of its influence. The downside though is I'm gonna get myself in trouble quick if I don't start pulling in some cash. So this is my typical I'm spending too much too quickly kind of problem. Blueprint for theater. Yay! Didn't really need or want that. So. Ooh. Hip is going heavy on the early production.
More. Always more.
Fulfill an export trade route with the crown. Alright, we can do that pretty quick, I think. Should have some that are near complete. Let's see here. Cocoa still not coming in. Coconut still not coming in. But here we go. Corn, cocoa, rum, coconuts.
I ask myself.
It's going to complete the second that docks. And mostly because I've got more Teamsters that are moving cargo to the docks quickly. And
I must say I'm glad.
boom. All three trade routes done. So see here. Let's go ahead and sign for that one. That one. That one. But you know what? We can milk this for a little bit longer. We'll milk this for a little bit longer before going to the next stage.
I am out.
Partially because I've got to get... I have an opportunity to go ahead and get more things unlocked and build a stronger economy and build more love with my people before we switch. If I switch too early before I have the love of my people and I have a decent infrastructure, I can end up putting myself in a tough position. But if I wait too late and let too much population build up before I have the infrastructure for like healthcare, it's going to be hard to go ahead and get that healthcare, wellness, happiness up. So it's a balancing act. You can wait too long and get like a beefy, strong economy, but the people will be absolutely sick and miserable. And then you'll end up breaking your economy just trying to get them happy again. Whereas Hip is already moved.
Marginally glorious, but with your
Hip is moved to the next era already. Haven't you, Hip? I can tell.
Hi.
Hi. And you get this beautiful waterfall right next to your palace and everything?
I know, right? I'm just gonna take a vacation
Yeah.
from my vacational island.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna go ahead and turn it into a tourist hotspot?
That's the way I liked it. Well, that's the way I liked doing the last game. Is once you get to the fact where you can like start doing all the tourist stuff, like you start making like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And this one they don't make it that easy.
No, you have to get to like the modern age before that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This one's more like you gotta produce certain resources, you've gotta export those resources while maintaining good relationships with your international partners. Because the better relationships you have with your international partners, the better trade deals you get. All while managing how much your people do or do not love you. Alright. Seeing what's going on with Hip over there. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm too far in the hole now. Shoot. I have to wait until my economy improves a little bit, get a little bit more payout. But I'm producing a good amount of resources. Let's see, what are my trade deals that I have? Rum, gold. Oh, why did I sign a gold contract? I'm not producing any gold. That was silly.
It's nice to have choices.
Oh, fulfill the trade route with a crown, I know one of those is for planks. Let's watch as this goes ahead and gets just done. Boom! All those trade routes cash in. We'll take this as an opportunity
Excellent.
to declare independence.
Swells with joy as I greet my fearless leader for the first time as El President.
Done. We're going to be a real nice guy here. We're going to go ahead and... boom. We're going to go open voting rights for all citizens and a pacifist state. That'll endear me to the global schema as well. And because we want to go and get in good with the political parties really early on, I'm going to build a road right out here. Let's go ahead and take a look. What natural resource do we have over here? Coal. Okay. We are going to need to build a power plant pretty quick, so this is going to be like my only pollution producer is the power plant. So and we'll put one embassy that way, another embassy that way. Alright. Trade routes. We will send coconuts to the Axes and planks to the Allies. Nut to the nutcases and some hardwood to the hard cases. Hopefully that'll keep both of them off my case. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I just paid for electric stills when I don't have power up yet.
That would do it.
Yeah. So, not going to be producing any rum at any good rate now. Alright, let's go ahead and look at research here. I'm going to cancel those. We're going to go for audience first and foremost because that'll pop up. Audience, you pay 1,000 to trigger, but once you trigger it, you can't trigger it again for another 12 months. But it gets all the major factions that you're currently in the doghouse with to say, hey, yeah, you know what? You could do this to help us out and we'll be happier with you. Which will allow you to go ahead and gain favor really quick. which is a smart move. You want people to be happy with you. Either that or you want to go ahead and be an absolute military dictator and declare martial law, and then voting just doesn't happen anymore. But there's side effects to that too. I mean, you do you. Alright, let's see, can I build the power plant now? And we're going to put the coal power plant right there. So it's right near where we've got our mines. And I put canaries in all 3 of the mines just so we can go ahead and avoid fires. Because fires are bad. Speaking of fires,
Surprises!
that's not how war bonds work. In fact, boom.
Good show. Not bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say. Although, let's not get carried.
Alright,
They call me, but
Yep.
would any of these be of interest to you?
broker. Now that we're here, let's ask for financial aid, then praise them. That'll help us get a little bit out of the hole. And then invite the access here, ask them, praise them, then get financial aid. Okay. Alright. You are taking too long to build.
Quick, Presidente!
Yeah, no. A restaurant? Alright. And then let's look at our electrical grid here. So once the coal power plant is up, it will go and provide power for the most of this part of the island. But it will not provide power for this part of the island. Blah, blah, blah. Talking over myself. But what I will want is I will want to eventually buy this island because this is where the gold is. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll eventually sneak in an electric substation, and we'll put that like right in here, or actually probably there, and that will provide a much bigger power range, and that'll extend over onto this island too, letting the power plant do most of the work for the main island.
I knew I could count on you to do the right thing.
Yeah, no problem. Power to the people and all that jazz. Let's see here. Coconuts to you. Planks to you. Purchase. Ooh. Just double up on a plank. Export. Alright. Let's see here. Power saws. Okay. Tree nursery. Tree nursery. Tree nursery. We're gonna be in a little bit in the hole here. Let's see. What?
Everyone has friends,
Produce
right,
cotton.
Prez?
I
And
don't
it's
care.
right.
Nope. Not producing cotton, so I'm not gonna sign it. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. I'm looking at upgrades here when I really should be building a fire station. Ooh, and a clinic. Let's go ahead and get the clinic down right now. And then we'll go ahead and get the fire station down. I don't want to... This is my coconut harvester, so I don't want to impede its working there, but I will go ahead and put the fire station here. Alright, let's see here. Rebel threat, none. Better relationship with the Allies than the Axis. We do have some homeless, but not a lot. Okay. Doing good. People seem to be happy. No big demands going on. Alright. Well, how much do we have on raid points? Not much. See here. Is there any of the first era wonders that you want to go after, Hip? I don't want to kite something out from underneath you.
Go right ahead and do what you want.
Oh, so you're not going to go after a wonder?
I will. I just don't know what I want yet. I really haven't done too much with the wonders too much yet.
Alright. Well, then I'm going to go after the Rigistan of Smerkan.
Okay.
Because it basically has everybody being born start out with a high school education. So, there we go. First contract completed with the Allies.
Need your help, Presidente.
Complete
It's
a
all
rescue raid. You asked me to do a rescue raid right after cancel. We'll do a rescue educated, and then we'll go after. There we go. Okay, looks like the substation has been completed, and as I said, that increases the area well into here, so I don't have to worry about power being able to reach that far. Okay. Might be useful to get a literacy program. Oh, we need to get a radio station going. Where it looks good. Right about here somewhere. Let's see here. That's the logging area though. Can we go a little bit anywhere in here? Yeah, let's see about there. That's perfect. There doesn't need to be a direct road to the radio station, and it puts it up on a cliff, which is kind of cool. Since I've got power anyways, should be working on that. Let's do that surplus. Electrification for our homes. Alright. Okay, so we have planks, coconut, corn, and rum.
Hey there, Prez! Boy, do I feel good today.
They want me to build another fire station. I already have one. It wouldn't hurt to have another one over in this area to improve XP and see if there's a fire over here. Don't really need it, but it couldn't hurt. Looks like they're returning from that rescue raid, so we should have that finished up here pretty quick. Alright. Time to switch from open-minded to dependent. And this to... How's everything going on your side of the world, Hip?
Pretty good.
Okay.
For now.
For now. Well, you think you might run into a problem?
No.
Good show. Not
I
bad
learned a
at all.
trick.
Almost worth.
What's that?
Only let wealthy people vote because you won't have too many to please.
Ooh. Yeah, there's a side effect to that though, right?
I mean, I haven't found any yet.
Broke and poor citizens have a chance to turn into rebels increases by 10.
Yeah.
You may want to go ahead and make sure you have prisons and a good police force set up to, and yeah, depending on your division of power there, start arresting rebel leaders as they crop up and making sure they get dealt with in a way that works for you. It makes the voting easier, yes. But it also means that you will run into a rebel problem fairly easily if you're not careful. Okay. Well then. We'll build a high school there. And we'll do this to boost our relationship with the Axis a little bit.
Our money's at work, Prez.
There we go. All right. Politically, we're doing good with both factions. We do have room for a new trade route. Probably want to do something with the allies. Keep them happy. Let's see here. Sugar. Oh, sugar's making it too. Is it all getting turned into rum? Yeah, it's all getting turned into rum. Hey, welcome to the stream. I apologize, I don't know what language you're speaking. I would probably guess maybe Taiwanese? I'm terrible at Asiatic languages, though, so please forgive me. But welcome to the channel. Oh, it could be Korean, couldn't it? Oh, I'm so terrible at Asiatic languages. That and, you know, languages that use the Austrian dialect. But then again, I'm terrible with scans. I'm terrible with anything that's not English. Here I'm like going in. I'm terrible with, you know, this alphabet, that alphabet style, and I'm like, just forgive me for being an ignorant American.
A few opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws.
Okay. Where am I standing with those factions? Because that could be useful. No. No. That would be dangerous. Oh, in this area we can switch to drift netting. That'll get us much more fish. Okay. Alright. Korean. Sorry for the mistake with being Taiwanese. Welcome to the channel. We've got people good healthcare, we've got a couple different fire departments, got some bunkhouses. We do have a little bit of a homeless problem, but not a terrible one. Let's see here, we've got 11 homeless. Bunkhouses. I built 2 bunkhouses. That might go ahead and deal with that in of itself. Put 1 here. We could put 1 here. Oh, there we go. A couple more trade deals closed out. Money made. And since one of those, couple of the homeless were well off, let's build a couple.
Excuse me, Presidente. I have a little...
An import trade route with access. I think I've got an open slot. Okay. Let's look for good import deals. Something I can use. Signed contract for fish.
Presidente, I am inspired.
Build a police station. Yeah, we don't have a police station yet. We can do that. Let's see here. Police station. And it'd probably be smart to have it right near the port. Because that's where we might run into the most trouble. Alright. Alrighty then. My approval ratings could be better. Ooh, we have research complete audience. Alright, I'll wait until the police station is built. And then we'll go ahead and do it. Because that'll go ahead and get all of the major factions to come forward to me, and I'll be able to go ahead and say, okay, folks, what do I need to do to keep you happy?
Our comrades rejoice in your support, Presidente.
There we go. Maybe I'll wait just in case. I'll hold off the audience quest for just before an election. That way I can hold an audience to boost my favorability with them right before the election. That would help me squash any potential uprising.
I'm so glad I made this.
Boom. No problem. Okay. Well, we're gonna need to go and get a commando garrison here pretty quick. Let's put that there. All right. How's everything going in your area, Hip?
Good so far.
Good so far? So you got yourself a theater set up? Is that a prison, Hip?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, that's a dungeon.
Mm-mm.
No, it's a fort.
Shiver me
Yes.
timbers.
It took me long enough. It was a square building with walls, okay? Got yourself quite the landing strip of plantations there. Are you doing those monoculture? Or
No.
multicultural to go and get the added benefit?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all different types of crops, right?
Yep.
Smart man. Let's see. Wait, no. Before we go and do that, what's our unemployment looking like? We have 20 vacant jobs. I'm not gonna spend money creating more jobs if I don't have the employees for it right now. Okay. Yeah, it's not unlocked yet. Alright. Alright, thank you so much for visiting. Have a wonderful day.
I understand our requests have been fulfilled.
Oh, I'll take the immigrants then. That'll actually help me a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and...
Remember the story of the man who built his house.
Everyone has to do their bit for the week.
Alright. Let's get that custom office that they just requested up. And we'll put that right there. That looks like it's a good fit. Right off from the palace. Okay. And commandos, one... Actually... Alright. You don't have a commando site up yet, so I don't have to worry about you competing for second era wonders. Alright.
A good deed, Presidente.
Absolutely, I appreciate you. Oh my god. Did you notice what was on the top of the mountain at the center of this map?
No.
I think it's a golden llama. I did not know that about this map until just now. Oh god.
Did you notice that near your area you got some like paintings on the side of your cliffs?
Oh, do I now? No, I didn't. Let's see here. Yeah. That's cool. I love the detail that they threw into the maps like this.
Would any of these be of interest to you?
Produce meat? I don't think I'm producing any meat, so I'll just decline that. Let's see here. Okay. The economy is slow and stable. No big dips. As long as I don't need to build anything, it'll take care of itself mostly. Just gotta keep up with the trade deals. Alright. Ooh, that being said, this might be a smart time to invest in investment. There we go. a nice bank overviewing the coast. Now, banks aren't going to do you a whole lot of good if you don't have money sitting in the treasury. But the more money you have in the treasury, the more interest you accrue. So it's literally, if you sit on a lot of cash, free money. But you have to go ahead and build that reserve up, which means taking things slow and not being me, which is more like I spend money way too fast. But I'm thinking this section of the island here, I might reserve for tourism.
U-boats versus submarines. Canal Uno investigates the underwater menace. Later, Atlantis fish people, the real underwater menace.
Oh man. I want to go spelunking in that cave and see how deep it goes. Also with these high cliffs here, later eras when we have wind turbines, these high cliffs will be great for wind power. Meanwhile, Hip's got this sleepy little farming community over here. It's so quaint and cute. He's got people doing work. I didn't get a as organized as a layout as he does. Oh. I'm short on peoples. Let's see here. What do we have sitting? Either we can trade planks. Do we have any deals for planks? No, currently. Anybody want some planks? We'll sign this with the allies for planks. Sign contract. Financial aid from both factions, then praise. Both factions. That'll get us out of the hole and get us to a point where we can go and this. So building generates 5% interest and an efficiency of 100% on the treasury up to a cap of $1,000 each month. The interest rate diminishes with each additional bank operating on this work mode. So basically it's a free $1,000 every month.
I sometimes wonder about your final confession,
Build a
Presidente.
restaurant? We could do that. Let's go ahead and build a nice restaurant right here next to the bank. And the bank already looks like it's a slice of cake, right? And who wouldn't want a restaurant with a view like that? I mean, bankers have to eat too, right? My approval rating's dipping though. We don't have votes coming up yet. And I'm very close to being able to go ahead and plop down the first wonder.
I knew I could count on you to do the right.
Ah, don't worry about it. And there my approval rating just shot up.
It's...
Okay. Hip, do you not even have an embassy down yet?
I'm taking things nice and slow.
Okay. Well, just so you know, embassies help you build relations with the people that you do most of your export and import business with. So, the better relationship you have with them, the better financial deals you can make off trade. Pirates returning. Alright. More trade deals completed. We'll wait to see what we load up with next. We just completed our first sabotage raid for the Axes, but their relationship with us is still fantastic.
Didn't think we'd ever get back to Tropico.
Alright. And first water test goes in there. No, there. No. Put it in there. And good. There we go. Approval rating soars. Do I have any trade deals that aren't moving? Sugar and coal. Pirates. Actually, don't repeat. There we go.
A few opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws.
Alright, do we have any deals for... 21 vacant jobs. 10 poor.
Remember the story of the man who built...
Build a chapel. We can do that. We haven't really put down any major places of worship for a while. We'll put it right there. That seems like a smart location. Man. Ooh. Newspaper to cover the areas around back embassies? Building a second newspaper would work, but I've got the overall coverage from the radio station, but I could build a second newspaper. The thing is, though, of course, there's not much out here to cover. Because, I mean, we're looking at a grand total of 3 bunkhouses and a couple of shacks. Well, 4 bunkhouses, a couple of shacks. I don't think it's necessary at this point.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
Ah. We'll acknowledge faith, happiness. We will praise the capitalists because that's the lowest faction. We'll blame no one, and we will promise nothing.
My Tropicans, my people, my children. Your prosperity is my honor. Your solidarity is my faith. And I gracefully accept your love. You are my Tropico. Other nations look to Tropico with a barely concealed jealousy. That is fully warranted. We have all the best landmarks, and they keep carelessly losing theirs. Your Presidente does not ignore your faith. You need places to pray, to confess your sins, and to nap before Holy Communion. God is everywhere. But it is unwise to worship outside in hurricane season. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists. With thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people, and your progressive attitudes towards taxation. It is you, my friends,
Quite a turnout.
for making me what I am today.
I knew I could count on you to do the right thing. Eventually. And for a price.
That was a lot of people that showed up for my speech. My approval rating is doing pretty dang good, too.
Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
Don't know if we want to unlock apartments. What are we looking at politics-wise? We could go and make faith happiness is where I'm lowest. Let's go ahead and buy a church. Blueprint. And squeeze that in some more. Put a church down there. Because again, this is where the most of my population is. Well, where they're living. There's some living up here. But, in certain situations, the church can be used to help with deterring crime and criminal behavior too. Let's take a look at something real quick here. My people, specialized systems. We have one criminal in our faction leaders. Well, there's gotta be one. Well, the police can't do anything if they don't have a prison to put baddies in, can they? Squeeze the prison right in there. Probably, maybe not the best to put that right next to the Allies' embassy, but eh. Let's look here. So that's the most polluted area there. But again, that's just because coal is super polluted. Electricity is good. Crime and safety. It's good here. Well, it's actually, since we have a tavern here, it's down a bit. Don't think there's really much you can do about that. So maybe move that tavern to a better location, possibly.
few opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to...
Let's see here. So, election day is in 10 months. We have a approval rating of 78. Our opponent has an approval rating of 0. And then we have 22 that's undecided. I think we have the election in the bag. How's your approval ratings looking there, Hip?
86%.
Wow. You do a whole lot better when I'm not cranking the speed.
Boy, do I feel good today. Stocks soared overnight.
You want me? The capitalists want me to switch the voting rights to wealthy citizens. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Are you still having your voting being handled that way?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
That only wealthy citizens get the right to vote?
Yeah.
How's your rebel threat looking?
None.
Did I forget something? Let me be. Busy. Making stuff is good, isn't it?
I'm gonna get my pirates back to doing some pillaging to get in resources to boost the economy.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend...
Oh no, I'll have them to vote their mind. I am very confident in how the election's going to turn out. Let's see, how are we doing on researches? Knowledge production is very slow.
The election is a landslide, President.
Good job there, Presidente. Thanks awfully. Oh, very good show. Nice islands, you.
All right.
I came to see you as soon as I found these.
There we
Our
go.
money's at work, Prez.
All right. So as I am now allied with one faction, I need to go ahead and boost the other faction significantly, otherwise I'm going to get in trouble.
I'm so glad I made this deal with you.
Boom. All right. What are we looking at? Starting to see some unemployment. Alright, so I need to go ahead and crack into a new line of business. I think I'll go into a creamery. Be able to produce that cheese. I'm now starting to see the downside of having monoculture. Some of the efficiency in my crops are dropping due to them being bad crops for the area. So if I go ahead and crops. Resource to sugar, confirm change, change resource to corn, confirm change, multiculture, and multiculture. There we go.
Need your help, Presidente. It's all gone pear-shaped, and we need a steady hand on the tiller.
Sorry, no. Okay.
Remember, Tropico could be invaded at any time. Keep your survival kit on hand. In the event of panic, breathe into the paper bag.
All right.
Do not panic, Presidente, but I bring news of a threat, so...
A few opportunities came...
Alright.
Some say that while there remain nations of
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Doing good, doing good. If you want to speed this up at any point, Hip, let me know, bud.
I find it kind of nice and relaxing.
Okay. We'll just continue to take it slow then. This game does have a relaxing feel to it when you're taking it real slow. See that you got yourself an embassy up. A few mansions. You are really catering to the wealthy, aren't you?
Yes.
Still no rebel threat at all?
Nope.
Wow.
the task is done. You ask how much you are to be paid?
There we go. Build an opera house. Yeah, there's no benefit to me to be doing an opera house. That would be something that might benefit Hip, going with his Richie Rich status. But I'm going for more of a build that benefits the everyday man. You know? The working class. I think Hip's going more tourist route. I don't blame him. I'm sure that works. I haven't tried it yet though, so being that it's unfamiliar to me, I don't want to rush to experiment.
I sometimes wonder about your final confession, Presidente. I suspect that it could take a rather long time to cover all your sins.
The Prohibition Edict? I don't even have that research. Ooh. I'm sorry. What would be the upsides and downsides of Prohibition? decrease the efficiency of all entertainment buildings by 30%, increase the efficiency of all other buildings by 10, decreases crime safety by 10. So basically every other building besides entertainment buildings get a huge kick. Let's see here. Let's see. So that would basically have the restaurants and taverns take a hit. Oh, there's a fire raising in Tropico. All the bunkhouses went out. Oh, thankfully there was a fire station right there to get that taken care of. Man, the commando facility definitely looks like frickin' Fort Knox, doesn't it?
Some say that while there remain nations unconquered, the
Oh,
fatherland
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna decline you out the gate.
Do any of these offers look good
I'll
to you?
take that one. Then we'll go ahead and use give it to talk.
The best defense is a...
There we go. Praise both. Nothing really new to do there. Nothing worth changing there. Looks like the creamery is getting plenty of milk from the goats for cheese. All right. Future planning here. What power sources open up in the next era? 10,000 from the treasure hunt. Sweet. It covers a good portion of the college I just started building. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back.
Daddy left me and he left.
Sorry about that, folks. Tayfon, hey. Yeah, we can go and see what Hip's doing.
What's Hip doing?
Oh, I had a viewer asking what the other players are doing right now. So this is Hip's little community. Looks like he just built a second cabaret right next to his church and his customs office. So, you know, you can go ahead and enjoy the cabaret, admit to the sins that you were thinking about at the cabaret, well, you know, importing and exporting some trade goods. Maybe to the church or
Probably
the cabaret.
Simply.
And my god, are you building all of these parks? Oh my god, you're making your place look pretty.
Yeah, beauty affects efficiency for a lot of buildings, by the way.
I did not know that. Here I'm just cramming buildings in.
Embassy local beauty is 91.
Uh-huh.
Help, it just looks nice.
Local beauty 4. Local beauty 0.
We could wait for the perfect moment to strike, or we could go in guns blazing.
Go to your overlays.
Sir, yes, sir.
Where is that? Island and then beauty.
So, okay. Okay.
Look how beautiful mine is.
Mine's
nice.
a turd. We're looking at this like 60s, 70s.
See, yours on mine doesn't
80s.
look that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see any of the red stuff, I just see yellow.
Yeah, but, you know, there's a lot of 0 in here. A lot of 0 in here.
Excuse me, Presidente.
No, go away. Go away, you silly man. I'm not raiding my allies. Yeah. Hip makes a much prettier island than I do.
The Parisians never sleep, sir. They don't even eat dinner.
He's going for a wealthy upper-class tourist resort kind of build, which I've never tried out before, and I did not know about the beauty affecting efficiency. Oh! You finally got yourself some commandos, do ya?
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
That means that you might be moving towards the next era.
Rating Meltman. No.
Yeah, you can't do that. You wanted us to be allies. So we couldn't go ahead and do silly things like that. Because I totally wouldn't have blockaded you in the first era just to watch you go ahead and...
Wait.
What?
Did you actually blockade me in the first era sometime?
No. There was this time where you realized that there were blockades, and I had already started processing to blockade you, but it wasn't complete yet. And I acted completely ignorant to the fact that I was blockading you, and that it was even on option, and I think you bought it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Now, I don't want to alarm you.
But ever since then, you always wanted us to be on the same team, so I haven't been able to. But the thing is, you transferred to the next era anyways, so I don't think it actually ended up having any effect on you. Actually, no. Before I could complete the blockade, you lost control of your place.
Ah.
Yeah. So. Because you couldn't appease the crown fast enough. My place is a turd. I didn't realize how turd-delicious my place was until I realized you were putting parks down and there was a reason for it. My place is a really big turd.
Hey, what's your approval rating? Ooh.
59%? Yours?
Ooh. 93.
Ooh.
Hey, make the wealthy people happy and make them the only ones who can vote.
I anticipate my approval rating to spike before elections. I think I have a reason why, though.
Dock's not overloaded. That's nice. Also, you if you have problems with Teamsters,
yeah,
you can make them loose load, and it's really not that bad. I don't know if you've ever looked into loose load.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, loose load, you know, increases capacity of Teamsters by 50%, but Teamsters might lose up to 5% of its freight. So I'm like, yeah, they can move cargo around faster, but is it really that smart? You're losing product. I don't know.
I don't know. I just look at it like this: if you transport 100 things and you lose 5%, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Like, oh no, I'm transporting 100 bananas, like 20 of them fell off. Oh well.
You know what? You got a point there.
Plane touched down tonight at 2300 hours. We would have been here sooner, but we wanted just one more Parisian dîner et vin before dusting off.
And
Okay, I need to move my sugar and stuff away.
incoming.
What's incoming?
The Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Tunk.
Oh yeah. I guess I could build some of those.
I
Oh my
guess-
gosh, this thing is huge.
What?
Whatever I have. The Hagia Sophia.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of huge. You know where you're gonna put it?
I have an idea, but I need to move some stuff around real quick.
Yep, sounds about right. I'm not going to be the proud owner of a turd. Oh God. All of a sudden everything moved. no apparent reason. Go. I wonder. Do I have actually? Let's do. There we go.
And boom.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Freaking huge, right?
Yeah. And what was the benefit that it gives you again?
Prevents citizens of dying from bad health care. Increases all tourist ratings.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so...
provides fun.
Yep. So basically, the dying negative. You don't have anybody die from poor health care. Because the tourist and provides fun is true for every wonder. I went with education and something that allows me to ensure that my communications always cover 100% of my island. Let's see here. Coconuts. Do I have a coconut trade? No, I don't. Sign contract. Leather. We can sign that contract. Rum. We can sign that contract. Purchase. And then... Okay. Okay, well, I have a plan. That plan involves a sneaky hidden tunnel.
Atomic bombs. Fact or fiction? Tropican scientists say, we don't understand the physics.
A few opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we have unemployed, high school educated. Okay.
Good job there, Presidente. Thanks awfully.
When you build a place and it's immediately full.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh. Guess I'll build another one.
Yup.
I just realized I have a logging camp in like the worst spot ever. But apparently he's still doing a lot of logs. There's no trees around him. But efficiency is 100%.
Well, I'm assuming that they have a really good nursery then.
They're planting trees in the cracks of the concrete?
No. They're growing saplings in probably potted big drums that are like half a, barrel. And the second the sapling gets to the point where they would have to replant it in fertile soil, they just chop it down and harvest the wood from that. And they just get really good at growing saplings in barrels stored inside the facility with artificial light. Super nursery. Specializing in the youngest of wood. There we go. Well, I made a high beauty area to go ahead and, be for the obscenely wealthy. I'm pretty sure that next to no one can go ahead and live there. Oh. Well, I did end up getting some rich people moving in. Just because I built stupidly overdone mansions surrounded by stupid levels of parks.
How full are the houses?
Let's see. One's completely vacant. The other one's half full. And there's 2 more being built.
So one is 1 of 2 and the other ones are 0?
No, the other one has 2 rich adults living together and 2 vacant spots, and the other one has absolutely nobody living in it. And then I have 2 more being built. It's probably a mistake. I probably spent way too much on that. But what I'm doing is I'm preparing for the next era. When I can finish the last 2 trade routes, I'll be rolling into
now,
the...
I don't want to alarm you.
Be rolling into the next era. Once I do, I'm hoping that I can get lucky and get a nuclear power plant up, so I can get rid of my coal mines and my coal power plant, and therefore push back the pollution that has occurred. And then I can focus on beautifying Tropico.
Everyone has to do their bit for the war. It's all sports. It's good show. Not bad at all. Oh.
I've never built a nuclear power plant before, so... I hope I have a source of uranium. I think that's necessary, right? You live, you learn. So, have you considered doing the wealth tax edict yet?
I feel like at the wealthy have to pay more tax. Oh, I didn't look at it, but I assume it sounds like the wealthy pay more tax.
Yep.
And I feel like that'd make them unhappy.
Well, okay. Decreases your standing with capitalists by 20, increases your standing with communists by 15, and you gain $5 for every rich or filthy rich adult each month. So, if you've got a large... Oh, my rebel threat decreased to none. I had a rebel threat? Oh, I have one rival, a rebel,
So stressed.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that
knowledge issue, healthcare, happiness, praise the communists, blame no one, promise nothing.
My Tropicans, my people, my children, your prosper. Behold the landmark I built with my bare hands. A shining example of Tropico's ingenuity. My fingers now throb with the blisters of progress, soothed by the ointment of victory. Your Presidente hears the cries of the sick. You say there are not enough doctors to label all the illnesses, but soon everyone will know the names of all their diseases. Our efforts are aided by our communist comrades, to each according to their need, from each according to their ability. Equality for all, especially those who are more equal than others. My promises are made humbly, for I am Tropico. Remember, a vote for El Presidente is a vote for me.
A vote for El Presidente is a vote for me? Wow.
I mean, not wrong.
No, but it's such a disingenuous speech. I mean, it's so bad. It's what makes it hilarious. Alright. Freedom of religion. Sign. Okay, my rival has 6% support. And 7%. Yeah, no. It's nice that he's trying to run our election against me. It's
Let's
cute.
face it, it's better to be one of the allies than one of the...
I'm setting 98% approval.
That's cool. That's super cool.
No one wants to vote against me.
Um,
Mainly because only the rich people can vote and they're all happy.
yeah. What, how many people do you have in your population?
520.
What percent of that is wealthy?
Alright, we have 22 rich,
Mm-hmm.
131 well off. The rest are either poor or broke.
Yeah. Okay, so you are loved desperately and approved desperately by the people that are wealthy. That is a very small fraction of your total population. The larger portion of your population...
Exports, Prez. Who doesn't love exports?
Still no rebel threat.
You do know that you only see the rebel threat if you discovered the rebel threat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I'm just saying... don't want you to go ahead and all of a sudden... Why do my people suddenly hate me? Why are the rebels everywhere? You know?
Good
Well, this is what I
Lord,
tell him. Just
President,
remember, a
the
vote for me,
wars are over, Presidente.
or a vote for,
I
what was
would
it?
kiss you
No,
if
shoot, I
it
forgot
was
what it
my
was.
treason to do so.
A vote for me is a vote for Tropico?
A vote for El Presidente.
Yeah,
Is a vote
yeah,
for
that
me.
one. That one.
Good show. Not bad at all. Almost worthy of an...
Alright. Eastern Bloc. Western Powers. Praise.
Finally, the war is behind us. What's next? Certainly not a different kind of war.
Okay. Thank God. Yep, biting the bullet. That has that well away from my city that I do not have to worry about it causing any major ecological problems. Okay, there we go. Oh, I probably should go ahead and let's see here. Taskmasters, construction office. And then firefighter. hospital. Church. Grocery.
Have you seen the stock prices, Presidente?
What was that?
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly...
Now that the war is over, Presidente, we finally have only a truly great leader.
There we go. Ooh, that rad counter.
Contact. Comrade. Secure this communication.
Go.
The results are in, and it's a decisive victory for El Presidente, our beloved and inescapable
Hey,
Commander-in-Chief.
Shobai Plays. Hello, welcome to the stream. So, how goes it, Hip?
Oh, pretty good. I'm saying at 90% approval.
Yeah. You're doing better than me, that's for sure. As far as approval is concerned. Where's this fire raging at? Seriously? The rum distillery caught fire. No, not the rum distillery. Oh, maybe they were just having a fire sale. Was that a snort I heard?
Maybe.
Bad joke was bad though. Alright.
Presidente, there is a flaw in our military machine. We do not have enough of the things that I want.
Nightclub. Sure. Why aren't you...
Nuclear missiles. The future of warfare or planet-destroying insanity? A new report from the palace says classified.
Come on, people. Why is it taking so long to produce uranium? There we go.
Few opportunities came up.
I sometimes wonder about your final confession.
All right. I did not expect this. Hip. I may have a problem.
Did you say something?
I think I have a problem.
What's your problem?
People are stupidly wanting to live right next to the nuclear power plant.
And then just build a whole bunch of poor people houses.
Presidente, your aid is...
Yeah, the problem is though, everyone that moved there, they're all broke.
Greetings, Presidente, and
Yeah,
all
build a whole
listening
bunch of
spies.
cheap houses.
No. The problem is, all of the houses have a minimum wealth requirement of poor. I can't build cheap houses that are cheap enough without doing like a free housing edict. Oh, are you bloody kidding me?
Alright, I gotta make a phone call real quick.
Alright. What am I doing wrong here? It's all falling apart.
Oh, Rooster's complete wealth tax. Oh gosh, that costs money.
Everything costs money.
It's like I'm running a country or something. Jesus.
My nuclear reactor keeps running out of uranium.
You might need like how many mines do you have for it right now?
2.
Really? And it's running out?
Yeah.
On your thing, does it have like a is there an option to like not export stuff? Or does it go directly to your things that need it first before it tries to export? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it only export like extra stuff you have?
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think any of the uranium's going to export. I'm just thinking that the uranium mines, despite me going ahead and paying out the max and producing at 150%.
What's your?
Oh, I think it's straightening out now. I think it was just a hiccup at the start.
Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, is there any upgrades or anything to decrease the amount of uranium it needs, or maybe increase the efficiency of the plant? Maybe bump the budget up one? Because I assume if you increase the budget up, it might help. Because it changes efficiency, or maybe change your mine's efficiency so it produces a little bit more. Yeah, I don't even have power.
What?
I don't even have power yet. And everyone's still happy with me. Wealth tax initiated. Kinda wishing I didn't.
Why is that? You just took a hit?
I went from 90 to 60.
Well, that's because you finally went ahead and did something the only group that's been voting for you and keeping you in power this whole time has been asking you not to do.
It's okay, I'll give them power in their houses.
Hey, yeah, of course, I taxed you. I get it. You're the people that keep me in power. I appreciate you. But hey, look at what all that money that you just gave me was put in towards, you know? You should pay me the wealth tax because in the end, it means better living for you.
Go refill my drink.
Alright, and... okay.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Maybe I should look at see if there's any edicts I can get that increases the rich people.
Yeah, just roll for anything for capitalism. I think will sound true to them. Well, here's one that Might work. Right to arms. Increases liberty, decreases crime safety. Military squads do 10% more damage. Decreases military standing by 15. Industrials by 7. And capitalists by 7. So you're going to go ahead and tick off the militarists, but you'll increase liberty as well as industrialists and capitalists. So it's trading a lot of hate from one faction for a little love from two different ones.
Oh, I just remembered something. You make security checkpoints with the free wills. So, and you have it.
Yeah, but the security checkpoints reduce liberty. Are you sure that's a smart thing to do?
I just got DC'd.
You just got DC'd?
Yeah.
Oh god, dang, dude.
Can you save it? Can I rejoin?
I don't know if you can rejoin, but... Okay, let's see. Pause. Yeah, there's no save game option in multiplayer.
Oh.
That sucks. Well, yep. And your island just disappeared. Everything you built, gone.
No.
I am so sorry, dude. Well, bud, I need to get some sleep before I go and do another stream in a few hours, too, anyways. So I guess we're going to be ending it here, folks. I am so sorry, Hip. That sucks.
Can we gray one since I had a better approval rating?
But you know what? I think we should have gone to whoever can get to the center island first, because look at that lovely little hidden gem there.
What is that?
That is a hidden little bit right here on this island right here. Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
Yeah, they've got all these little cool hidden away features that if you just focus zoomed in on your little city and what you're building, you're not going to see. But you know what? I'm going to say, considering how much I was struggling and how my approval rating was sucking butt in comparison to yours, I will concede defeat on the fact that, of course, you got kicked out because of a DC issue. So I'll admit, this round, you win. Last round, I kicked your butt, though. So we'll have to see a future stream. Nick, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Although, that name, dude, really not appreciated. You may want to consider changing your username. After everything else, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. As always, stay frosty, and I hope to see you again next time.
Bye.